Good morning, Aries. Welcome back to Intuitive Insights. So it is 4:40 in the morning. A spirit woke me up at literally 3:47 a.m. and I had the most beautiful dream. There was like, long story short, everything just came like full circle. And yeah, y'all, I did not do the videos. I'll do them and set it to be uploaded like I do them Sunday for them to be uploaded today at 8 a.m. And yeah, time just got away from me. And 3:47, I woke up. Say YouTube. Say YouTube. So I did my prayers and y'all got me early, top of the morning. All right. So we're just going to pull 5 cards and see what's going on with you. Now I feel like y'all can't hear me. There we go. We're going to pull 5 cards to see what's going on with you. What comes out, okay? This is going to drive me crazy. I just feel like, well, it is. All right. This is for Aries. Look at that. You got a little... Have 8 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, y'all coming out heavy this morning. 4 of Cups. King of Swords. Excuse me. Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you have the 7 of Wands. So Aries, 8 of Swords is like you're feeling overwhelmed. Your current situation is 8 of Swords influenced by the 5 of Pentacles. So money could be a thing for you right now. All right. It could be financial for you, going back and forth. It gives Robin Peter to pay Paul, making ends meet. You could also be stressing about actually how you're getting money, not just how money's going to come in, but also in the ways that you are getting that financial security, or, you know, enabling financial stability for yourself. That could be a concern for you. It could be also, if this is a relationship for you, an Aries that's in a relationship and kind of feeling like you're at it alone, or someone that is in a relationship and although you can have someone that is supportive of you and encouraging and actually loving, you feel alone just with them. You don't feel fulfilled. So this is what's stressing you out, all right? 8 of Swords is arguing with yourself. Well, you could be arguing with someone else as well. In this deck, the way that it's depicted is this is a person that's going back and forth, not really seeing clear, kind of, you know, going through the mix with their own thoughts. Indecisiveness is really heavy, but generally it could be 2 people that actually love one another, want to come into union, but they're not seeing eye to eye. Like the communication is off, wanting the same thing, but not going about it the same way. All right. So this is where clarifying comes in. Oh, that was 4 Wands. So stability, internal happiness is a big thing for you. Which, I mean, if your money funny and your relationship ain't aligned, it would be. We have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so if we talking about your money, you're doing something, like I said already, that's not fulfilling you. You're not feeling aligned in your line of work. It's like, it's giving me an Aries that's in the energy, you're doing the right things and you're open to opportunities coming your way. You feel like just, doing the regular thing, staying steady, keeping to the program, things will eventually align with you. So it's given a well-balanced Aries in the sense of allowing life to happen for you, not making it happen. You know how sometimes you be like, nah, I got to do X, Y, and Z in order to get this. You're not doing all that. You could have been one that went over here and went over there and expelled all your energy trying to do everything to make everything right. And it's given a very mature Aries that's just like, what will be, will be. But, I'm open to these opportunities coming to me. Something's got to align. Now, if this is in the form of a relationship for you, as in the baseline, then it's like you're back and forth with trying to, I want to say it right, because you have that Queen of Wands there and she is very attractive, but it's like, it's an Aries that's not fighting for love. You are attracted to your person if you are with someone. If you're not, you're still attracted to somebody. But the point is, it's like you're allowing things to fall. Be that as it may. That's what just came to me. You're allowing things to just be. You're not really acting on anything. If the opportunity comes, you'll embrace it. But if that person doesn't come along, you're not fit to fight for it. And as far as being in a stale relationship that happens when you're involved with someone, well, it depends on your motivation for being with said person. But you're just allowing things to happen. Like, this person ain't really doing nothing wrong. It's you. So you're waiting for this thing to pass. Okay. What's hidden though, you have the Four of Cups, all right? So with the Four of Cups being here, it kind of gives off stubborn energy. You're not changing. And that's the energy that I get, which we've already, 7 minutes in, we've already clarified that. But, and it's not like you're being stuck up. You're just, be that as it may, you're just allowing things to run its course. I like this because, Aries, y'all usually very fiery and like, like it's mine. Give me that. And this is not that kind of Aries. It's like, you know what? You're older. I'm feeling like this is more of like 28, early 30s Aries. Like it is what it is. All right. But if you are a cross watcher, let's see what's going on with your Aries. With the Four of Cups. Just more intel as in why. Why are they in the Four of Cups energy? It's the peekaboo. Y'all, I gotta stop because I just keep looking. Ooh, the Sun, the Empress, and the Queen of Cups. I mean, you're very, look, your Aries, Four of Cups, peekaboo, being stuck. It's not necessarily stuck. This is, well, it gets the card for stubborn, the Four of Cups. Although it's not fixed energy. It's not a Scorpio card. It's the N Deacon for the Aries card. I mean, the Cancer card, Cancerians. But it does give like, I ain't paying that on mine. It's you dealing with an Aries. Okay, so say if you're an individual that want an Aries to come back, right? You're dealing with an Aries that's not moving. They not in the chasing energy. So if you want to know, do they have feelings for you? Yes, they do. If you want to know, are they going to pursue me? No, they are not. They have Venus here. Even here with the Aries, the Queen of Wands, they're not moving. Things come to them. So if you want an Aries right now, you'd have to activate. They were talking, if you're into like the planets, they were talking about how Aries actually has like 6 or 7 planets in their sign right now. And it's real cool to know that this group of Aries is not, it's like, it is what it is. for them. So trying to chase you or wanting them to be with you type thing, yeah, they like you, they're attracted to you, you're in a relationship and you feel like it's kind of stale. They got a lot going on in the ethers. Okay, so they're not like fighting, or they're just allowing things. They're allowing. Aries is cardinal. They usually write their story. Now they're allowing their story to be written. Are they not doing nothing? No, they're doing their mundane things. If they're very spiritual, they're not calling anything to them. They're not releasing anything either. They're just allowing things to be. All right, that's all your Aries is doing. They're allowing things to be. That's it. Queen of Cups is, usually about, hey, stop, love yourself. You're taking care of everybody else, take care of you. Well, that's what your Aries is doing. They taking care of them. Which is good because now Aries don't crisscross applesauce for long. But while they do it, that's good. Because when their next movements, once they get out of this cocoon, their next movements will be precise. They had time to sit with their thoughts, and every move that they make, it won't be an impulsive move. It's calculated. It's given an Aries with air. So if your Aries has say like a moon sign that's an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or a rising sign, okay, it's earth rising. They can have an earth rising sign. Either way, we're looking at emotions. That's why I say it's an air sign, because it's calculated. So if you're dealing with an Aries that's not doing like hanky panky with you, this is not the reading for you, because that just came to me. It's not the reading for you, and you ain't that Aries. So if you're an Aries and you're involved with someone, or if you got a gang of them, you're not being active, but your person can tell that you're not present. All right. Look at that. I did say King of Swords, but I forgot. So for your solution here is King of Swords. All right, Aries. So how do you get out this rut? Because I was talking to your cross watcher. How do you get out this rut? You don't. You allow it to pass. King of Swords, that you're not doing anything wrong. Okay. Because it's given, man, I usually don't act like this. I usually don't move like this. Right. You don't. And that's good. That's maturity. That's good. You're allowing things to just play out, run its course. That's good. You're not doing nothing wrong. Stay in this energy. Stay in the King of Swords. And I'm going to say that because, yeah, King of Swords, that is air sign. That is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. It can't get a bad rep. King of Swords is Aquarius for me. So Aquarius can go through routine, but they have so many emotions, they just don't show it. And then stay like that. Don't allow someone to get you out of your body or force you to activate. You ain't got to activate. Yeah, you could just stay where you at. That's your advice. Think things through. If you're a meditating Aries, you're one that physical, you like to exercise. If you're an Aries that's really keen on cleaning, pay attention to the things that you're cleaning. If you're really focused on what you ain't paid attention to, or like if you're an Aries, well, I ain't really thinking about nothing. I'm just, like in the day, yeah, this event may come to pass in my mind, but I ain't really putting weight into it. If you're a person that's cleaning corners, look deeper into the situation. Don't just look at it from your point of view. Try to look at it through their point of view. Or actually, when it's corners, it's what's hidden. So what transpired between you and said individuals in that moment that you felt that you didn't acknowledge, or looking back on it, what's coming to you? Because hindsight is 2020. Or say you're cleaning stuff that's on the surface level. Like, you know what I mean? Wiping off your entertainment center, washing dishes, just the regular stuff. Well, when it's coming to mind while you're doing things on surface level, whatever event that's coming, okay, what attracted you to that? What could you have changed to make things better? It's heavy reflective energy. And it's the same thing if you physical and you running. You know what I mean? If you running, if you a soccer player, basketball player, what's standing out to you? I feel like colors is a big thing for you. Look up the meaning of certain colors. What's standing out to you? Blue, that's communication. That's thought process. Red, that's action. That's deep passion. You know what I mean? Yellow is joy, it's happiness, but it's also bright. It stands out. And it's needed. Yellow is the color of need. What's another one that could be for you? Power. Purple. Purple. Purple could be a big one for you too. Look at that. You know, maybe look, why is this color? Why I keep seeing that color all the time? If it's on the outside, if you're cleaning like your garden, or you washing your porch, or you're changing the aesthetics, the exterior aesthetic of maybe your home. Okay, maybe how did you present yourself to the world? How did you present yourself in that situation? King of Swords is a thinker. He is the last one to get up off his chair. He ain't the King of Wands. They get activated quick. Where it's on the outside to see. He's the one that sits on the chair for a minute. As a matter of fact, he doesn't. He's the last of going to war. He utilizes everyone else's talents. So, yeah, Aries, you're not. Who is that? Bump what dude's talking about. I'm really activated. The ops ain't on ish because we own everything. Yeah, that's Sada. Snatch it hard out, good fatality. All I did was hit his cheek and he mad at me. That's Sada baby. I should have took that. You can't be here. Lame. Asking why. Because we here. That's activated. Sada baby. Anywho, you guys, I feel, no, this ain't about me. It's about y'all. Okay. The outcome, you're going to get some clarity. All right. We'll clarify the outcome for you. Ooh. Ace of Swords 2 times. It's on the money. So I remember watching that video. It was a video last week, and it was about Aries and having all these signs in Aries, right? And I thought it was so funny because I'm like, everybody think like you be around an Aries is going to pop off right now and, you know, beware. And I'm not saying that might not happen for younger, but you know, I'm in my 30s. So I'm not saying it's not going to happen for like the younger Aries, but I remember thinking that's not going to happen. I feel like this is a time of thinking. And I know a lot of Aries. As a matter of fact, in sidereal astrology, I'm labeled an Aries. And I was like, but my whole life I registered with Taurus. I just started learning about sidereal astrology, well, with natal charts and how the world tilts last year. So, and that's supposed to be the most accurate. It doesn't mean that the chart you've been going by ain't, the tropical one is irrelevant. That's not true. It just shows that planets tilt and the effects is different. And to be real with you, if you're a cusp baby, that's going to be a problem for you, period. Simply because we're born right there. That 3-day is that transitional period from one sign to the next is a big deal. We're in the season, but who we're labeled with, so you naturally carry the antibodies for both signs. Okay. So I wasn't shocked. Anyways, digressing. But I remember thinking, nah, Aries is going to be calm and calculated. Like Aries is not going to be out here acting crazy, especially not in 2026. And I honestly feel that for like high school Aries is too. If you're in high school, you're probably not watching this, but if you is, how you doing? But what is true is that you'll be more, You're peeping things. And I feel like right now what's happening is, especially with Aries, because you know Aries is the leader, Pisces is the concluder for our cycle. So when I said that, when I heard that with all the planets in Aries, I'm like, oh, this is a big shift for everybody, because Aries is our action. And everybody got Aries in their chart. You all got Mars. You all got an Aries house. I was like, what's happening is veils are being stripped. So even if you wear a cloak, you're no longer pretending. There's a reality aspect of what's going on in the world. So you get major, look at that. I didn't even pay attention to that, just at the bottom. So you're getting extreme clarity. There's no pretending, none of that. Oh, it's like quiet. Everything is quiet. I know I keep saying that, but I just find it so interesting. And Seven of Wands is at the bottom of the deck for you. Y'all, my ear ringing. Yeah. So while people think, because if you notice, even like the streets, I live on a main street, a very popular street or very active street. And even like cars aren't speeding like they usually do. Like there's a big shift. There's like, it's nice. Because I remember thinking, ooh. But for those who have heavy Mars placements, heavy Aries placement, look, that Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Devil. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you doing some heavy reflecting. Three of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Ooh. So let me tell you something. What you're doing here, you'll be able to articulate and understand exactly why you feel the way you feel about certain situations. 4, 5, that's Six of Swords. So it's like you're getting clarity on why you indulged in certain vices, why you move the way that you do. What does this do for you? So if you, I'm say this because everybody know Aries is very, y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed that, but it did get ripped. Whatever. Like I said, it's not about me. It's about you. But Aries is, you know, Aries known for being impulsive, you know, going after what they want at any cost, by any means, right? So if you're an Aries that like to drink, you like to smoke, you like to fudge, look, you're starting to look deeper into why that's your go-to. Why does that reset you? Why does that calm you? You know what I mean? So it's giving the Aries that's dissecting themselves heavy. The outcome, you're getting what you want. And if you thinking Aries is going to come out and be depressed, if you're a cross watcher, no, that's not it. If you thinking Aries going to come out and be very apologetic and be like, oh, I'm so sorry, please forgive me, blah, 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 I didn't do, no, this is not Aries. Aries is not, even though the devil is here, Saturn is here heavy, Saturn is discipline, structure. Four of Swords and Ace of Swords. Remember, those are the three clarifiers. Along with this one, it's given understanding, taking ownership. And even if Aries is apologetic, they're not coming off that way. They're coming off in a way that's like, one is accountability, but it's major perseverance. It's like they've gotten clarity, but they're not fit to be held accountable for things in the past where they're at the mercy of you. I hope I communicated that right to you. It's like you're just understanding why things happen the way that they did. You are analyzing the chessboard and you're understanding why each move you played it the way that you did when you did, and why you got the results that you got. That's it. You think I would have, but I'm like, 8 o'clock. I gotta do this for my I gotta do this for the team. But yeah. Three of Swords, Four of Wands. What did I say? Six of Pentacles. If you wait for Aries to come back, they're going to come back, just not right now. They thinking about it. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. Because it's not a comeback video. But it's a, if you are thinking that, if this is an Aries that's dealing with betrayal, especially in the matters of relationship and, you know, love. This is love. Because Four of Wands is definitely love. You're understanding how you didn't give enough. And you're understanding why you took more than you should have. That's no wishy-washy. That is the straight, clear version why I see of what I see. All right? All right, Aries, baby. I hope this reading resonated with you, or it gave you some help and some relief. And like I said, my dream, everybody was like at odds. Y'all, we was doing this Mortal Kombat battle. And certain people got picked. And it was something dealing with like a dog too. But the moral, because my dreams take me, they so deep. They're interesting. But it was, in the end, everybody ended up going to this amusement park. And everybody, those who was fighting with each other, those who was like angry at one another. I mean, I love me a somersault. And there was a couple that was doing a somersault. It's like everything just flowed. There was no animosity in this dream. There was no animosity. There was no anger. It was beautiful. Like, it was really beautiful. I was like, oh, I woke up 3:57. What that is? 10, 15 out of 6. Yeah, that's funny. But, yeah, people was going down like water slides. There was a slide with water. There was a nice sleek slide without water. I thought that was interesting in the dream. There was like sand. And I ain't talking about little kids. This was grown. We grown. Playing in sandbox. It was nice. Real nice. So everything gonna be all right. So if y'all dealing with an Aries, y'all ain't gotta be afraid to be around Aries. Aries is being clear. They're going through a lot, but they got so much going on that all they can do is pause. Boogie, boogie, jiggy, jiggy, ready, ready. That's what just popped in my mind. Look, didn't I say they want to apologize? It's 7 of Wands, Page of Cups, and 5 of Cups. 6 of Cups. I like that. Going over the details, analyzing why you feel a certain way. Oh, you could be wondering, and 4 of Wands right under. You could be wondering too why one is cycling. I could resonate with that heavy too when it comes to that. Hey, anybody been doing this? A long ass video. I'm gonna post it because it's too early. It's too early not to post it. And I ain't got time to be like, oh no. Because the reading did resonate. When it comes to, y'all been changing anything? Like my crazy change, y'all, is glass. Like I don't like nothing in plastic no more. It's driving me crazy. Even like water and plastic, it's driving me crazy. Look at them that got mixed in the deck. I don't remember pulling no King of Swords, 6 of Swords, Hangman, and the 3 of Cups. Our deck for here. Huh. Ain't that interesting? I mean, you really heavy storm. Let me get my butt off of here. Yeah, that's 7. So it's like what you didn't see. It's, oh, you could be really heavily reflecting, especially on one group of people that's like all connected somehow. You could have hanky-pankied a lot of them. I'm just saying, hey, no judgment here. Do your thing, baby. If you want to be perfect, practice make perfect. I ain't the one to judge. What I am saying is, with the hangman, yeah, get a new perspective of why you did what you did, or how that action cost you another one. Yeah, you definitely heavy in the brain. That's good. I know I said that. I said it so many times. Let me get off here. Usually, if I do a video like this, y'all, I delete it. But I'm gonna upload this one because when I started, it was 4:40, and if this is 30 minutes, we already like into 5, and I need to hurry up because we got 12, and all 12 need to be uploaded by 8 o'clock. Boogie woogie jiggy jiggy ready. Okay, let me get my butt off here. Please excuse me, y'all. Don't get mad at me, okay? Okay, I ain't gonna drink this. It's been sitting here. See, usually I have the Warren. That's what I call Poppy. He be sitting over there. It's too long now. He told me that. He'll tell me that. Oh yeah, this is too warm. Like it's like lukewarm, not too warm, less warm, whatever. It's lukewarm. And now let me hurry up and drink this. Okay, bye y'all. Thank you for watching.